safe, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours.
Daddy's wounded.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why. This sends you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it? A bit. But then you get all limber and feel great. I'll give it a shot. Well, not right now. My belly was getting away. Better to have a drink instead. Hey, good elf then.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. Don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Nomad is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
Gimana?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like you made. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what
Wait,
his
wait,
lordship's
wait.
plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find...
Take care of them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
哼 ，bug
Is that
吗
all？you know about the wedding?
靠北搞 bug。
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
先做哪一个？婚礼的情报，哪一个？
Cheers. 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 A large beer for me.
clear it is to me that I can't.
Cheers.
We can come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
Butcher? Safe? What?
There'd have to be two of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. She's strong as an ox. And she stamps and bites when she's upset.
An ale, as usual.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it.
To your health, my friend.
We'll talk about it later.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
We're messengers from Ratai, here to deliver a letter to Lord von Burgov, in the name of Sir Radzig, Cobbler of Dworitz, and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand, somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in Emrak. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a no.
So, Henry, what was it you...
Since you've joined us.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Samin.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samin and the bailiff's lad? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will...
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
So that, it's gonna be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
Would it be possible to get to von Burgov, even though he keeps...
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful, so the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Could someone get to the wedding without...
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking...
Well, I think it might be possible, using certain methods. Play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another word.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an invitation.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
All right. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
I'd like to ask...
You've heard all...
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
Yeah, I saw him on the gate tower, when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now. Thank God.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes 2 of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. If you're not talking shit, and you can wield a hammer, we'll shake on it. And if you prove your worth, I'll even take you to that wedding.
Why would you work at a forge? Come and work for me at the mill. It's a cleaner job, and easier. And I can get you to that wedding, too.
Leave it out, you rogue. I asked him first.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
About that job,
I look forward to seeing you at...
铁匠好很多吧
I've got？to
只
be
要
doing.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these
这么强。
are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
耶，有工作了。
Where is that bloody...
What are you standing here?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
Well, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for it.
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper.
好啊，先去找他。女佣工人。晒干一份。嘿嘿，紧张一点，晒干一份食物会晒干怎样？可以尝试哦。
Good help.
头起。别吧，我把它一偷，哇，干香甜松饼哎！
What did I do to you?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region.
我是可以先坐下。
Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fords, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other
And
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks?
哦，就知道。
Yanking my noble pizzle.
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw
你
me?
现在就不像个贵。是不是到时候意思像我模样？对啊。
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh.
你试试看。
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the three
哦
states，of
干
man?
脑死哦，
That
这个
is some aristocratic excuse.
Not so fast. It's
失去
God's
失去声望，干
Laboratories,
这是
the priests who pray for
哎
us, laboratories, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes, and bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God.
那个
and
人
nature.
时候的思想跟是这样的。学贵族血脉，
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate
操你
status,
妈！
like you. In short, be so kind as to get to work.
感觉失去声望。哦，真的非常卑微，是不是？
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about bellatores and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
They say clothes maketh the man, and you don't look much like a noble right now. So, I don't think the natural order will collapse if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know about a nobleman's honour? It's not long since I had to drag one sack
操
through the
你
night,
干！
and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply aren't going to work?
That is a warrior's lot, Henry. Conserving his strength till the next battle comes
我到时候
along.
一只有一个人参加，行不行？
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind.
你都愿意，
How generous of
你
you,
都
Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
那你都愿意去找狗，为什么不愿意搬个袋子？你起码就不想做事，找在那边。
What did I do to you?
Here you go.
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
I can be on my way.
干嘛？看这搬超慢，好不好？没那么慢的，只是看无带。这里吗？哦，有。搞那边偷窃，他也不会知道，对不对？ 坐下。头水。嗨。
We'll go and start with those.
Nice and
很贴心哎。
Well, I never thought the sacks would be so heavy.
Ain't they just? At least you see that working for the miller ain't a stroll.
所以我才不做啊。哦。那拖油瓶确实我还是不该来。我不来还可以好好当我的骑士，我一来妈的陪这个死贵族在那边还重伤。
And you're up to no good. We should kick both of you out, just to be on the safe side.
哎，冷静。
I've had enough of your fuss. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut it for you. Just try it, you worm. Just try it. Fool me one. I might just do that.
我每办一代都会出一次事。 哦，就知道。
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Ça quand pis.
You scum! You're no match for us! motherfucker!
No, you don't. Bad luck.
Slice him up!
Hey, Scheiße!
打个屁呀！那么多人打个屁呀！
Right on the money! Fucking scumbag! Hey! Come and help me with this bastard! Bad luck!
Those fancy moves, for fuck's sake! Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight! You won't get me!
Not just hunting, but hunting as well.
So Page!
This is unbelievable! You fucker! You asked for it!
Ah! 有病！
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Hey!
Bastards!
还好我不用。
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
干你！我怀疑啊，我也要。
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
对，砸就不要砸哦。
You know, if you just shut up and done some work,
干。
we'd have coin by now. Not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it.
干嘛一下还要洗澡？你妈不能看着女的跑进来。
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you.
你才是我才是。
Pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realized it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Go!
他就可以走了吗？
Oh shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks, or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
铁定没有事。犯罪名声望会带人对你的态度，这边对不错，不顺眼的话为爱答不理，或完成任务来体验声望。洗刷恶名昭彰，赎罪券，忏悔。呵呵，真假那么屌？私草民残忍杀无辜，偷窃不得伤害他人。敢骚扰家属人
Some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of
It's
Perkstein.
about time.
妈的，几百玩意。
Come here.
有啊
Do，you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep?
我也想有啊。
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, and that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all.
哎，可
You're
惜。
welcome. At least it was good for...
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the... Now things can...
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to...
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few...
No offense, but compared to him, you're...
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man...
How does he show off for the girl?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, He sometimes helps peeps. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor
Oh.
thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
It's no wonder nobody wants anything to do with me. I look like a vagrant.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be...
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some...
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps a...
I could use some armor.
And...
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and...
Wow.
That's a long story.
Well, you can hardly buy new armor now. But you might find something in the...
Thanks. These'll come.
Just don't get yourself...
I have no money.
The hell you will. Here you go.
Wow.
Yeah, don't
Damn.
exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semi.
And which way is...
Southwest from here, not too far. Once you see the walled farm... Though, I'll be a queen before you...
I really need...
I can...
Do you know where I might find a
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay.
还要付钱。
But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch...
If you find some work...
My main concern is getting...
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married.
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride... So, no...
Hopefully by then. Hey, you. What?
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know you...
I ain't. I'm just...
Why exactly are you helping?
Why? Why? Because you look like you... I've been in the ship plenty of...
Where are you headed? If you're only passing...
For work. To the city. They all promised the moon, but... Then with the city folk...
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or...
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there.
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling her.
What do you want to do?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid.
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucket? I appreciate your concern.
You're something like...
Nah. Are you...
Then why are you...
Sometimes I collect... You...
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel...
I'd like to see what they're...
You can go and...
靠背。
Oh well. It was nice to...
Don't worry.
我们就要问学会乞丐，快速旅行。现在怎么办？笨笨。A B， 地图，怎么我地图是这样拉远？啊，拉远。我操嘞，怎么远啊？ 要往这边走。看有没有你们。走吧。工人。这黄什么东西？守卫吗？还是支线？哦，新眼敌是哎。哦，看地图麻烦啊。哪里啊？点提示。干鸟真讨厌这个，它移动它的那个标的方式。怎么是里面吧？干什么？这个情况在这里，他怎么能开锁？这样。
Damnation.
啊，看你去。
God be with you, my friend. Greetings to you too.
Are you blind? What kind of pig was sitting here? Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something.
Greetings. What brings you here?
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Good morning to you.
I'll have a look at your.
徽章是啥呀？食物、书籍、材料、其他，那些材料吧，那是素材吧？那他
Have you come to break some more stuff?
然后等他细一下再跟他讲。啊，蓝色入侵。
Good day to you.
哦。
will it be? What do you have for sale?
我
Why are
靠
you！ wasting my time? You don't want anything.
我是哥，这种东西，啊，门开了，那应该开屁锁。
Here it comes. Have you come to break some more stuff?
你看，等你吸完到就偷睡你的床。猎人，可能符太多了吧？什么鬼啊？木工店，炼金桌，好像是他哦。
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Jelly. Will they never cut it? But now I've been visited by one of the local... He said he found more fresh graves.
What do you mean, more?
That we found someone buried here. That I've been digging up bodies ever since that
兴奋
bandit gang started running. Also, if it... Now someone...
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. Say, do I really have... And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. I'd like to report...
That's the serious...
Well,
I don't understand why he's not...
It's a long story.
Sorry, fella, but if you were telling... I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'm looking for...
I can't help you with...
I'd like to buy...
If it's a tradesman, your best bet is...
What's new in...
I was just... He said...
What do you...
That we... I've been...
I need to speak
with the Roy...
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy. But he's still in Prague.
And where do I find...
Where do you think?
But they won't let me in.
What do you want me to do? I'm not going to put in a word for you.
What's new?
It's peaceful here and... Well, that's...
Thanks. What's new?
I was just... He's...
What do you...
That we... I've been... And that's...
That sounds interesting.
Mala.
Can I ask about... Oh, I really...
乞丐，笑死！气消没？
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I stop. Being angry, and if you don't have any
家庭主妇。
Was machst du? Raus! Was willst du?
I wanted to ask you, What's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here.
Ja, natürlich, you are not from here. Everyone around here, aber das ist deine Sache. Also.
Can I find up?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. Oh, natürlich. There is Bartosz. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across...
What do you mean by...
Nichts weiter. Along this... But of the three...
Is there anyone else?
Oh, ja. Beyond the tailor's...
Oh, 好多。
is where the rest of the villagers...
Where do you go for wares?
The closer to Sobotka, the biggest Gichin. What you call Gichin. Half of that one bit.
Is it far?
Wenn du was brauchst, I do not think...
Is there anything I should...
Certainly. Here in the village, we don't care...
I understand that. But we were at...
Ach so, ich verstehe. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard?
About those ones in particular, or about others. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me.
So the roads are...
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich...
Where can I find a church round here?
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the... Herr von Bergo does have a chapel in his castle. We do not go there either. The gravedigger Ignatius takes... No one wants to pay the church more than they...
What do you have for...
粗糙的剑，猎剑，多少钱？100，一颗100吗？我5块钱，哎。
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
我他妈就5块钱，想想怎样？我现在只是个乞丐。我知道他多大鸡蛋还有，艺术没了吧？现在去战斗训练吧。绵羊。干。妈呀！啊，靠张腿了。可以摔这个。
Oh gods！
多神教。是直接翻译意思啊。
Wonder what their names were.
唉，只能采花了，现在。这石头到底是什么鬼？它直接包住那一圈呢。有两个阵哎。发现了哦，这样可以主张可以住，对不对？工人。
Jesus Christ be praised.
哎，喝多久？干嘛干嘛？好像是私人领地对。
Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
我学会了花园。
You see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land? He wants to burn us all.
Greetings to you.
And give all your property to your local church. Quick, before Sigismund's soldiers seize it or torch it.
哦，检查嘛，记生命头血。没事，拜拜。
What are you doing here?
没事啊，没事啊，
Careful.
没进去嘛。5块钱买不出马来啊！这是稻草人吗？ 哦，铠甲受损，我的装备受损了，装备受损了。我这破装备受损够，唉，整套流浪汉整套，相当严重。这个衣服摆就是破的这样子，他还能怎么受损？破个洞之类的吗？要走多久？到了没有？哎，快到！我先找狗好了。我的妈呀，游泳！哎，不用啊。快点，笨。
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything in but you might.
I'm almost as poor as that dead man there. I was just robbed of everything I had.
Well, that's some bad luck. Losing everything twice in a row like that. So, what'll it be?
Why do you think the poor dead man is lying here? He's far from the only one. I saved myself only because I swam naked across the pond.
Right. I was thinking to myself, there's nothing left here that's worth anything.
They even killed my dog here.
What a fucking mess. Clear off before I change my mind.
Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
A dog? No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in wet, looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. A nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
在这附近的，在这附近太……哎呀！哦，昨天是像个小道嘛，到中途就混了过去，可以把他弄死吗？反正他也常常伏击别人啊。他还是也算强盗了吧？ 哎，没多久又回来了，真好。发现我的床位，他免费食物。
There's nothing left here.
然后你说睡觉。
Has something...
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her?
I remember.
She's missing. It's not like her to be... She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets. But she knows I can't manage on my own. So she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. I'm very worried. What if something's happened? I know I'm asking.
Do you think anyone might want to...
These are evil times, and besides, the folk in...
What of the Troskovitz people?
I'd rather not talk.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods.
And where else would we? Don't go digging up old rock.
干为什么要讲话在跟我北兰呢
Where exactly would...
To Troskovitz. She sells them. Sometimes it takes her... I have a...
Pavlena is young, and...
She is. Her mother died.
And who...
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left...
And do you know anything...
I don't know who he was.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often.
All too often, lad.
No, it's not.
See then?
Did it occur... She's a young girl.
You'd... If she don't... Or that...
All right, good wife.
Thank you, Henry.
All right.
And maybe you could look in her room in the...
哇，这样随意搜索那种姑娘闺房都是 OK 的吗？
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sucker.
If I were a dog, I'd go to...
Do you think he'd go...
I don't know much. You wouldn't be the first or the... Maybe your dog's gone feral. Take care, my friend.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here?
总之先带，哎呀，真适合我。
Like she got up and went straight out.
有得吃啊，太太，没有，没得吃。
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find...
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena...
You're saying she had some young man? I'd surely...
I don't know, good wife.
Could she have found herself a beau in Tros... Take care now.
She's got unfinished work here. Clothes. she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. I had a look in Pav...
And?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually... We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves. Pavlena weave...
She didn't pack up her stuff. I don't think...
I told you, didn't... Take care.
哎，好了，我们先不管了，先找我的狗来说。科属移动的真好。每天都这样子。真是这里吗？日一是在选项那边，一是选项干多远啊？我操！ 啊，鸡掰！
Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
Great.
I had...
And?
She didn't... She's got...
We've got Pavlena. Take care, my friend.
老师应该冒偷窃风险是偷一买的。哦，
I cannot swim.
你他妈不会游泳！你他妈别找狗吧，算了吧，死一死吧，妈的！啊！ 啊，有，可以让我学，可以让我学。干。不是，你这个距离用飘的也可以飘过来吧？干他妈是。
Wow. Good day to you.
Getting any bites?
Bah. No luck. Brave.
Where's the best place to catch?
Not greenish. No.
If you're so bad at
That's not.
well,
Thank you. Farewell.
哦，干你干来用？
It's just you.
强盗，现在砍人也不会，有很多人，砍也不会有事，哎，有很多人。干人多啊，要不然我肯定是好好去看一看的。感觉猛，那么陡都可以爬上来，这几乎是斜的，太爬上来。什么炼小屋子，炼之子，哇，他卖弓哎，干贵，弓还要买剑，更贵了。
Why are you wasting my time? We don't want anything.
所以我那我就来偷人家的东西。没，偷喝。 靠一点。
What if something happened to him? God be with you.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left. I'm worried that something happened.
Maybe he just got...
Not a chance. What would Lord Semming... He's... One time, Vostatek didn't come home for... And I...
Do you know where he might be?
In all the forests here...
Vitek?
Our son.
Does that happen?
He disappears for a while from time...
What is it?
His job isn't easy, so...
I understand. So your husband...
I'd go but you look like...
Why did Vostok...
There are wolves?
What could you meet?
Well, people of... So watch... Before you leave, maybe he'd know where...
Why doesn't Vitek...
I told him. And besides...
All right.
Be careful. See you soon, my friend.
太多了，先找狗好不好？我干！你这样也可以，这样也受伤哦！干！我真的是可以吃一个苹果。如果我是苹果，我怕肚子饿。那小哥应该不用补啊。终于到了吗？渔村。突然一种样子学，我要光胶州了吗？
Greetings.
《派克》哎，嗨，怎么了？
Greetings, my friend. Since you're always walking around the ponds here, did you notice a stray dog wandering about?
What? A dog?
And why did you spit?
A while back I heard Siegfried the shepherd complaining about them.
Where will I find
Siegfried? He lives with his sheep not far from here.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of...
No, if it... Though one of a spot there where I catch catfish. There must have been at least 50.
Such a large...
See you later, my friend.
哦，牧羊人看过笨笨。我操！我操！我真的该套密码了。马超马还明显好不好？有人这样骑的时候，大家说，我见过那个窃贼之类之类的，爸，一路跟着马跑，跟着尾随着我的一起跑。动不了。 传送， 嗯，这野狗，我干扰是野狗，操你妈的！好强！操了！等一下啊！操！哎干！冷静啊！看野狗好强哦，我连野狗都干不死。哎。哦，杀了我！
I apologize.
我不想活，干，这是，唉。哇！被叫在河边扎营，被扒光之后又也被那个组织嫌东嫌西，到处帮人做事，还找我笨狗，还被野狗打死，应该都咬，随便的。
Since you what and why a while where will I sig? No, there must such a. Take care and have a pleasant evening.
这是头皮码，检查嘛。哦。又有野狗，等一下，等一下，走开！这里是一个。跑呀，跑啊，不是跑啊！你别过来啊！别过来啊！
you trying to threaten me?
人会疯，不是没有原因的。
Hail Mary. Since you what and what? What? Where will I see? So no, I was. There must. See you later, my friend.
哪里是这里？是不是？哇！狩猎点。
Greeting.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt?
You know, there might have been.
That could have been mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and...
That's right. I'll have to find...
I'll say, if you kill those fur...
Why not?
That's great.
I hope so.
I was grazing my sheep. I don't take my sheep there anymore.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait...
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any...
Not even one single sheep?
Well, I could lend you Ignatius.
What do you mean?
That'll be all I need. When I want him to move, he sits still.
I know people like...
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep... Right.
All right.
That bugger will... He's mad for carrots. I happen to have one here. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and...
Where can I hide?
There's a thicket across the road, but you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't... God be with you.
哪一只？我只要拿出，我只要有胡萝卜就会跟着，是吧？
Why do they call you Ignatius? All right, keep it to yourself. How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. I thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative.
对吧 ？D 就是了吧？G 啊。就说他呢？羊，山羊。
Don't you think we've been chatting long enough? I'm glad. Let's go and get this over with. Do you want to go back home? You must be afraid. My, you aren't afraid of anything. I respect that.
哎，我不能拿着胡萝卜，我不行，拿着就进食跟丢掉而已啊，没有囊袋啊，妈呀！
Birch, I think I've found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a wolf, just out loud, and then run away. All right? I'll be hiding in the bushes. Jump out to save you in time. They're coming.
让他干！妈的！还有吗？哦，干！破狗！哈哈，我会飞的。我没流血，啊，我鼓。盗猎。啊，我装备怎么用这个？我要从使用火把。我做什么？装备那时候怎么那个？装备，然后按住方向键向下。哦。
Greetings. You look awful, lad.
I'm back because...
I'm glad...
You don't need to worry.
You don't say. What a...
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he doesn't live far away.
I wanted to tell you something.
Did some...
How should I...
Poor creature.
I thought it was quick.
At least it was...
Farewell, my friend. Keep her home before I start asking questions.
我快死了啦！野狗太强。啊，能补多少是多少啊？
There's nothing left here.
好，可以做完我们。
No food for me here.
好吧，那看来我是要祭司节。饱足度。啊，50就够了，走吧。我吃了什么剧毒？我不吃。 啊？我不是吃熟的东西吗？我吃到毒的东西吗？我开始被毒死了呢。
Oh, gentle knight. What?
What are you two talking about?
Ah, a peasant like you wouldn't...
Watch your mouth, or it might end up...
Anything but let's bicker no more.
My name is Henry.
Then sit no... Oi, don't be...
It's Henry.
Ah, any time...
Oh, for the love of...
It's just that my dear friend George here... Really? Man to...
Well, I wouldn't exactly...
Sit.
So, are you going to tell me?
It's about and also about the fact that Mike kindly ignore our friend. Freedom. All the truth is to the point where fornication and aye. As I said, he's not in his right mind. Alighieri.
Well, those might be nice to look at.
However you look at it. And high, clever, intrepid, unique. In short, just the
What are you after?
Enrico.
My name's Henry.
In short, Enrico. A fellow who helps his... If only you knew, mate, what... Imagine it. An ode to... That's it. A loot.
All right. But where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet. And finding it won't be... It's hanging all forlorn. It ain't no use to him. But he won't... Well, if it... In our hand... And it will be the torch. Torch? Shit. It's
All right.
所以说我偷一碗琴是吗？为什么是阴优势啊？我会偷琴。
Praise the Lord.
对，偷琴。
Good to see you. Good day.
Greetings.
靠背。
Have a look at your wares.
请不要在意这件事，谢谢。
Maybe next time then.
我赶紧洗一下脸。没了吧？
God bless you.
My dog got lost.
I haven't seen any dogs round here for just the other day. A shepherd boy.
I've already spoken with him.
Here, in the tavern, he said once he was hunting.
Do you know where that was?
Out.
What's going on around?
You're not going to believe.
水要保障。
You have a water...
It would be a wonder if you follow the...
Where did you say the...
If you follow the...
And what did they find?
I thought so too, but then they ordered wine, and...
Would you happen to know...
They often swim.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch
我
of...
靠，太多了吧！
I started to...
Why?
They set up...
Aren't wolves afraid?
That's what I...
Did they tell you where...
In a gorge, if you climb...
Did they tell you how long?
They mentioned...
Do you have any...
By the way, we put together...
That sounds good.
It actually came about by then other blokes. By the way, if you go and see, he takes a bit of...
Oh?
You'll see, and that's pretty...
Thanks, innkeeper. Tell me more...
It's really quite... Our first fighter, then we have... And then there's...
Excuse me?
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up. Good.
What do you mean by that?
Because they're right ruffians who are still birds of a...
I'd like to...
Why not? If you don't have enough money, maybe you...
Fine.
Have a drink.
这么多事啊！妈呀，我吐了。那没有标记。新任务。 哦，谢谢你哦。
Mind where you're going.
新任务。
I'd like to try the
Why not? If you don't have enough money, try to go. Maybe.
I prefer to.
I see, but a poor.
啊，要拿到钱。
A traveling merchant you had
现在的话，
and as for my meter,
继续找狗。
listen properly. Chubby clock.
啊？我去了，然后我没有在小房本他还活着，地产官人失踪了。
Horror never says no. These two fine lads.
Oh well, what can you do? Careful.
What's going on around?
We hold a
Nice.
it then and
Thanks.
"妈呀，快吐了！ 有埋伏，马上来抓。
Useless. It's a wonder you're still standing. Stop!
You fight like an old hag.
Fucker! You're no match for us, fucker.
太硬了吧！而且赶不行啊，
Greetings.
体力太废，没有办法。
What will it be? I have just... Here, he said.
Do you know what? What's going?
You're not...
You have a...
If you...
Where?
If you...
And what? Would you happen?
They...
Any... Why?
They...
Aren't we?
That's...
Do you have any more?
By the...
That's...
It ain't then up by... If he takes... You... And that's...
Thanks, Inky. What's...
We... As... And that...
Thanks. Tell me...
True out then. And...
I'd like to...
Why, if you'd made...
Fine.
会被伏击吗？这次不会输啊
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight! Do it!
Useless! Fuck you, son! You fucker! I've been waiting for you.
All yours.
你屁啦！
Praise God.
My dog got lost not far from here.
I have just...
I've already...
Here, he said...
Do you know... What's going...
You're...
You have a...
If you...
Where did you...
If you...
And what...
I...
Would you...
They all...
Any other...
Ice.
Why?
They...
Aren't we...
That's...
Did they tell...
In a good... If you...
Did they...
They meant...
Yeah.
By the...
That's how...
It then... Why? If you go... He take...
Oh?
You... And that...
Thanks, innkeeper.
Greetings.
我不信我打不赢，好不好？他会不会为什么会固定被伏击这样？啊？现在。我找到了上下面扣成这样的，帮忙啊！
You fight like an old hag, bastard! Christ, I'm hit! You can't take me! We'll see about that. You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! Fucker! You can't take me! We'll see about that.
What's that?
You're a dead man. You know that? Cut the bullshit and fight.
不是，我打哪边都会防哪边，那我再打个屁呀、
啊 No chance. Fuck yourself. We're gonna gut you, you.
哦，防嘞！我防了呢。它不是绿色那个点出现的时候按那个防御，怎么按的啊？
What did I do to you?
Why are you wasting my...
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see?
I have just... Here, he said...
Do you know what? What's going... You have a...
If you...
Where did...
If you...
And what... Would you have...
They...
Any other... Why?
They...
Aren't...
That...
Did they...
They...
Did they tell...
In a good... If you...
Do you have it?
By...
That's up.
It then... By... If you... He take...
Oh.
You'll... And that's...
Thanks, innkeeper.
And...
I'll just...
All right.
Look out!
One beer, please.
但有没有机会打赢啊？好奇。好像是这样，我打个土匪应该不难才对啊。对，好歹一把狩猎剑，这里算是剑的话。而且我走段路是铁，一定会被遇到强盗，是啊。干，我一定遇到强盗啊！
Ha-ha! You never saw that coming. You cop.
我不干了，
Praise God.
我不干了，算了吧，就比较被抓吧，我不管了，
What do you want? You speak.
太废了，我现在。
I haven't just. Here, he said.
Do you know what? What's going?
You're not.
You have.
If you.
Where?
If you.
And what did they?
I.
Would you?
They all.
Any other?
Realize.
Why?
They.
Aren't wolves?
That.
Did they tell?
In a. If you.
Did they?
They.
Yeah.
By the.
That sounds.
It has then. By. If you get take.
Oh.
You'll. And that.
Thanks.
My God, what's taking so
What did
long?
I do to you?
跑了，妈的！唉。
There's someone up in that tree there. If I don't help him, those wolves will eat him alive.
Hey, you! Help me! Chase those people! Oh, much longer! Why did I leave the house? Thank God! I was starting to think I'd turned into a branch!
“等我一下。”开始。
You alright?
I fucked up my bloody hell. Thank God you were passing by. Otherwise they'd have eaten me for sure. I'm forced to check. Huntsman.
Your wife sent me.
My dear Zlata. Thank God, what's your name?
Henry.
And thanks to you as well. You've got some Christ in heaven. Of course.
Is it bad?
How the hell do you...
What?
I can't get up either.
Jesus Christ. I heard you're a bit...
Not as much as I'd like to be.
Where do you want me to carry you? We're a long way...
I've got to hide.
What are you going to do then?
No. First we have to pick up...
Who's...
Peppy.
Oh, right.
What's so hard to understand?
You tied up your best friend?
Was I supposed to let him...
Is Pepe Cahora?
What did you think? That he's my personal servant? We have to...
Where is that?
Not Look.
I'll help you then.
Throw me over here. I just need a drink first.
All right. If I'm gonna carry...
You're my kind of fella. Too good for...
Oof, that's strong. How can you drink this stuff? Christ.
Let's go that way.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss. You can't miss it. It's north from here.
哪里呀？
Ow! Damn it! Man! I told you to be careful! You're carrying me like a corpse.
Sorry, but you'll just have to manage. Otherwise, I'll have to drag you by the feet.
No dragging. It's bad enough already having to smell your breath.
As if you smelt like a spring meadow.
伤好像在这里吧？老哥可以告诉我，走反正走正的吗？妈的，我不知道我在哪里啊！哦，哪里啊？它有标记吗？有，靠！没知我刚没有追踪，虽然没有那个。
Damn it! What are you doing? What's taking so long?
热压。
What are you doing? We're not there yet.
哦。小啦，这个啊。
That's the fallen tree. I can't get my bearings from upside down.
那下去。
Keep going in the same direction until you come across an anthill. Then I'll tell you what.